Hello and welcome to Word from Your Mother. We are being visited by Mama and Baby. Oh, Baby has sharp little teeth. He's drinking milk. And I think she wants out, and I think he cornered her here by the door. But anyway, there they are, if you can see them. We've decided his name is John Henry, but I still call him Sputnik. He is a shit. He is a shit. I told him, I said, call him what you want. I said, every cat we've ever had has ended up with 23 names, right? They know all of them. We all call them, I had at least 3 names for every cat. That's Tiny Vicious, Alice, and, when I say Tiny Vicious, everyone knows who I'm talking about. She knows it. She knows that's her name. I can't remember. Okay. Oh, I forgot to bring these down.
Off with your head!
Alright. So it's September the 24th, which is a Wednesday. I'm in the house alone. Why is that lit up? Okay, so here we go. You got manifest from thought to form. You're about done. You can't take no more. You've already got all your defenses up. You've brought everything you could, and you took damage, right? You're going to have to pull something out. Crown. Honor and respect will come to you because you didn't leave your post. You followed through. You're the last man standing. Turkey. Someone is behaving stupidly. Last time I seen that card, I interpreted it as me and you. It was about fasting, wasn't it? Not too long ago. So, desperate times call for desperate measures. Much like fasting. I think this is calling for a minimizing, right? A cutting out, a downsizing, a getting down to the nitty gritty of following through in the fasting, of doing the hard part. Because you can't walk around it, you've got to go through it. Honor and respect will come to you because you're going to do what nobody else wants to fucking do. What nobody else can do. Much like fasting. You can't... You stuck with it long enough to figure it out. All right. Love. Burden. And the Merlin. Okay, the Magician. So, yes or no? What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Is it love or is it a burden? It's on how you look at it. And it's in the effort that you put into it. Because you've already got whatever you need to accomplish this. The question isn't, it's which do you want? It's a perspective. Both of these things are the same thing. And the way you see it depends on which side of it you're on. Love or burden. Desperate times call for desperate measures. So what do you want? Because you didn't abandon your post. But God, that's the burden. But you want to manifest love. I don't know why I can never, suddenly I can't talk. The above and below, did you see what was above? We'll be hitting on him here again in a minute. Eight of Swords, you are the man behind the curtain. This is your curtain. Take a methodical approach and you'll achieve your dreams. Manifest from thought to form. You should keep on moving. This is both your love and your burden. And you arranged it like that. It seems like you're blocked, but you can still take, yeah, it's like he's your keeper. He's your personal baffler. He's your buffer. It seems like you're blocked, but you can still take a step. Okay. That's so freaking cute. This is on your mind. The Ten of Pentacles, your home insecurity, which it's his happy, you just live in it, right? It's his way or the highway, right? He's the one that says what goes, right? But you are also the man behind the curtain, and you operate through him. And it's your hard work that he protects unknowingly. This is such a weird... I'll be glad when I finally get a different story. Surprise! Oh my God! I know. Well, I don't see no different story yet. What's the surprise? No, honestly, I don't. Maybe you're not seeing it either here. You're all surrounded by the perimeters you set for yourself. So you built your own prison, right? Is it love or is it a burden? You're down. I don't think love would bring you down. What's on the bottom of this? Let me look at another one. There was Merlin, and then it was birth and rebirth. Okay, I always regret it when I do that, because it's always man, I always get out here in Tripville. Seems like anymore I do. It's so cute. And he is impudent. John Henry Stinkerpot. Hunter, stay with the process. Okay, somebody's fucking up your ability, to manifest. Yeah, somebody's encroaching upon you with the Six of Pentacles. Always with the handout. Always with the handout. You're only valuable as long as you give. You're only... it's what you give that's valuable. That's what they like about you, is what you give. That's how you keep them, is to give yourself away. And you're having trouble bringing anything into the future for yourself. Surprise, oh my God. So you're kind of derailed at the moment. Because that's where the surprise is. Desperate times come for desperate measures. Maybe you don't know either, but there's friendship, cares, there's the King of Pentacles. Truth. You're fixing to tell the truth to your King of Pentacles. That you've been the man behind the curtain all this time, and that he thought he's been in charge. It's been you puppeteering him from the shadows. Remember, tarot, this is a fairy tale, okay? I'm just throwing it out there. Discernment. Take a closer look. Who are you looking at? Ooh. You've got some unpleasant truth for him. The truth, you let it show. You tell him about all your secrets, and the moon reveals itself. You take off your baffle, and he gets to see you. Well, then you leave, because you're seeing him. You showed him the truth of himself. And while you're showing him the truth of himself, he does see you. He gets to see you. A little truth for everybody. Well, that's the chance you're going to have to take, right? Because you are so fucking mad and fed up with this bullshit. And then you're out of here. You're going to tell him. You're going to tell him. You're coming out from behind the curtain, and you're going to tell him what's the fuck what? And then you're hasta la pasta onto a rebirth and a fresh start. Surprise! Here's all the unpleasant truths you're getting ready to lay out. And you see this is it. You see it as your strength. Because you have a higher calling and you're in connection with yourself. And you're like a steamroller. Only faster. What video is that? Something like a Mr. Bean kind of thing. That's Mr. Bean. Steamroller. I'm gonna roll on over your ass. I'm about done with you and your elastic face. Innocence to look through fresh eyes. Oh, they're just trying to your accusations and starts a whole shit storm of cover, right? Now they're scrambling for cover, lie after lie after lie after lie. A lie that they seek to protect by the most vicious means possible, and it's gaslighting and mind control, and they're probably like, when you pull away from them, that's like disagreeing with them. That's like you're a separate person and shit, which they're not going to go for. And they're going to throw it all out there. It's going to be a whole shitstorm of guilt and how dare you? It's so selfish of you. After all we've been through, it's so selfish of you. Why can't you be happy with what we've got? No, because that's a mind thing too. Because happy with what we got is code for do what I said. Don't think for yourself. Rules for thee, but not for me. They've programmed you to... You think of them before you think of you. I'm going to stop. Hopes and fears is the wisdom. Should you ever for 1 minute think of yourself first and think of what you want first, this is what it will be. So you delude yourself, you help the lie continue, because to see the truth is to become aware. You already know the truth. That's why you conceal it. Because if you let yourself become aware of it for 1 second, it would be over. If you let yourself become aware of it, I'm losing my thought. You'll be committed to something you can't back out of. To being yourself in an awful moment, which is going to be hard and painful. Give you many regrets. They're going to ramp up the guilt because they know that's your weak spot. You're going to have to make your weakness your strength. Truly it is. But you're afraid of it. And that is their button. That is their trigger. You have to turn your weakness into your strength and become untouchable. One outcome out of many is reward, pay it forward, and the Hierophant. Okay, I always tell this story. Let's just stop here with dude. That's another case of rules for thee, but not for me. I do have the books to these decks, but I never look them up. But this one I had so much trouble with, I had to go read it. And there's good reason, because I had it all wrong. This card is about allowing yourself to learn from the lessons you're living, attainment, ascension, to become a better you, so that you're not stuck on the same go round and round and round. And if you are going round and round and round, at least it's like a spiral, and one level is a little bit up, okay? And you're clearing your karma by doing right, by being right, by being the best you can be in every moment as you go up this thing. Down here is not good, but we don't stay down here, do we? As we learn better, we do better. And your conscious, mindful awareness that you are manifesting yourself into a better human. Okay? This is what you're struggling to do because it's been so hard. You've just laid yourself to waste. This person has used you up. Rules for thee, but not for me. When you realize that this is who you are, this better person, in every breath you take, you are manifesting yourself into more than what you currently are. You break ties. You don't need this middleman. If it's rules for thee and not for me, and you're looking the promised gratification of doing what you're told, you lose interested in that because you're living what you feel on a way that needs no middleman. You fall away, you cut off these contracts. Surprise. Surprise. You're going to have to take the chance. And you're going to leave him. You're going to leave him. All right. I keep saying I'm not going to do this. I keep winding up doing it. I'm just trying to keep it short enough somebody can watch it. Okay. You're down. You can't manifest. They've got you broke down and hobbled. Just like what, just in endurance of servitude, in doing what you're told in this codependent relationship. You're a prisoner in it. He's taking your strength. He's taking your light. And someone is behaving stupidly. Okay, let's move on. Okay, and here's the Six of Pentacles. Here's the Six of Pentacles. You're struggling. You're trapped. You're trapped within this. That's the truth. You know the truth, but can't admit it to yourself or let on that you know. Oh, because here comes the carrot and then the stick. It'll be immediately beat down. You're the Ace of Swords. He's the Ace of Pentacles. Because everything is about the penis. So the truth stands for nothing in this relationship because it's all about what he says. And you're struggling for that because you've lost your way. He's beat down your ability to think or to see the truth. You can't acknowledge it. You have to embrace the lie. King of Wands. This man doesn't want to look at the truth. He just wants, he just wants you to look at him. We'll talk about truth leader. Okay, look here, right here in your thing, right? King of Wands, King of Pentacles, telling the truth. Okay, so that's him. This is the King of Pentacles. Boundaries, resistance. It's always hard, fractious, and it's over. You're gonna leave both. Last 2 or 3 videos, yeah, leave them both. Judgment. Denied. You're telling the truth, and the truth is the Sun. The truth is you rank higher with yourself than either one of these buffoons. And desperate times call for desperate measures. You are desperate. You're sick. You're going to cut them off because you have to. A survival instinct. You've been laying it out there wide open, given to both of these energies while you yourself weaken and wither. And you put off taking care of yourself for as long as you could. Now you're in a pretty bad way, and you're doing this for yourself. I'm doing this for myself, but it's because you have to. You should have done it a long time ago before you were half this sick. You got shit that's going on that you're not taking care of. And now you're going to take a closer look, and you know that you have to get away from them because you have to. Can you show me why? I mean, Okay, what's she walking, when she walks away from them, what's she walking toward? Because she has, okay, give me a little peek. You won't let yourself see it. Maybe you don't even know yet. Another Eight of Swords, the Eight of Pentacles, but you're so fucking, you're totally invested. You're embedded in this between the two of them. It's everything you've done. You created it all. You did it all. And now, and it's failed. It's fight, 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 fight. Everybody's manipulating everybody. None of it's turned out the way you thought it would. You had hoped for harmony. You had. Now you're in the clearing the field. They woke up caring. All bets are off. I'm telling you, you're trying to give them a dose of their own medicine, right? But that is the way to guarantee to go round and round again instead of going up that little bit. Your way out of this is to stick to the high road. Don't fight. No contact would be good. No attempts at manipulation. No warning. No conversation. The time for talking is over. Go on and do what you do. Let no evil live in your heart. That will hold you back. You're mad. And you're going to have to take a chance. Tone it down. Calm down. Because if they can just get you to fight, they can hold you here forever. Really. Truly. Wasting all your time. And it'll be your fault. Because you're the one that stayed. That's the lesson. You win by not playing the game. That's the different perspective too. Is this love or is this a burden? Love in your heart for all men is the higher road. So why do you keep this burden? It's love and a burden. Okay, love is the high road. So why do you keep this? It's the grudge. Is it the grudge? The burden you bear because you resent them for something from the past or something they didn't come up with. It wasn't good enough. They're Ace of Pentacles. They didn't, the set, I don't want to bring up cards all the time that's not in here, but it's in every other spread. So, and you keep juggling you and him, but you're off balance in this relationship because you're juggling, you're doing all the work, and it's him. It's always him first. It's never you first. That's been a terrible burden. And they never asked you to. They just let you. Because they don't come through. That's the burden. That's the resentment. Is that it hasn't been a 50-50 relationship. You do all the work. So you drop them. You stop juggling them. You stop putting them first anyway. Queen of Pentacles. You go back to, you try to come out of Karen. And you try to you regain your balance inside yourself so that you can figure out what's, you do. It's hard to look at them when you're out of balance. It's hard to see it as it is when you're out of balance. So that's your first goal, is to... Okay, that's my hand. I was freaking out. You got to get yourself in balance. And you got to get away from both of them to do it. Because fight. And you didn't realize... They don't want you to know that they've been manipulating and using, and everybody's manipulating everybody. I mean, you can't cry about it. You think you're the man behind the curtain. They don't know about that. They don't know about that. They think that you're stupid and they're the manipulator. Okay? But they have a vested interest in keeping you stupid. And it's because of their own insecurities. They're the ones that hurt you here, keeping you down. Rules for thee and not for me. Okay, now we're going to go over here. Show me the star. You see the unpleasant truths, an instigator. You're doing something. You've gone beyond the talk. The time for talking is over, and you're into being an action figure, okay? And you're doing something. You're starting something. You're starting shit. You spoke a truth. Oh my God! Because you're moving to. You're gonna remove the bullshit that's in the path between you and your hopes, your dreams, your goals. Queen of Swords, because you've been waiting for these chuckle fucks to get their heads out of their asses for about 55 years. I'm telling you, it's John and Martha in the basement with Harold. Queen of Swords. You've got a pretty good idea of the truth. You don't have all of the information, though. I just want you to know. And when you get really, really angry and they goad you into attacking back, that's when you lose your power. You put in a lot of work. And you know your value. And after all this time, you're going to act on your own behalf. And start over. The Fool. There's the Queen of Swords, Page of Pentacles, and the Fool. Okay, show me the fight. You are just out of your depth. Somebody's a lot more malicious than you were. Well, both of you are running two different games. Both of you are manipulating for different agendas. Both of you are unaware of the other one, but he doesn't know about the man behind the curtain, which has always been there. Part of the game. You've been playing this game for a long time. Maybe he's always been there. Okay? This is how you function. Maybe both of you are old pros, because we've got fight, manipulate, and game playing. And how a fracture can hold together when it's... How a fracture... never mind. Trying to work together, right? To say you're trying to work together, but really you cut off, you thwart each other every step that you can. Until you walk away. They just want to stop you from leaving. He does love you. But it's manipulative. It's like a tyrant. It's a control thing. He loves you like a possession. He takes good care of his possessions. But he loves you like a possession. Big fish in a little pond. You'll have the exact... He'll build you exactly the kind of prison that you want, if he can. But then you'll have to stay in it. To let yourself see the truth for even 1 second is to bring the end in your hopes and your fears. Death. You're going to do it. Page of Cups. This could bring an apology, but it's too little too late. The truth changes everything. And you leave. 6 of Swords. Mama, why would you do that to the baby? One outcome out of many is to pay it forward, because you're going to spiral up. You're not going to spiral around. Rules for thee, but not for me. You break old contracts. You return to your abundant nature, wherein you ask no one for anything before you consult yourself. Because you learned your lesson the hard way. This took you back. 5 of Cups. You learned how not to do it. And then you learned how, and then you got stuck. You were in limbo, and now you're moving forward again. Back at work. There's the grudge. The 7 of Pentacles. You're going to have to cut your losses. You lost a hell of a lot. You're not going to get it back. You've got to let it go so you can move forward. And you should be thinking about your future. You are moving toward your future. You've taken up, your life has meaning again, a purpose, a thing that you're going to do today. You think of yourself first. You're interested in what you're thinking. You're preoccupied. You'd rather be thinking about what you're thinking than talking to dude, and he might be able to be feeling that, because as his most valued possession, your job is to look at him. You're probably... As soon as you start to withdraw from him, here he's gonna come. But I'm telling you, he's bringing it. He's bringing this conversation. Oh, I love you. Don't leave me. Oh, I love you. But it's too little, too late. It will be about sex. That dude doesn't. He's not lovey-dovey. You don't like that. He's his love is likely to show up during sex. And he's hot for you, but he's cold too. You're going to inspire him to move, and he may confess real feelings that he has for you, but by the time you get there, it's not going to matter. Okay. And in my pre-shuffle, I got be humble. Can you tell I'm doing laundry? See the beauty in everything. Practice the power of intention and change your perception. We're going to read this one. Remember this maxim. When you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. The way you perceive things is an extremely powerful tool that will allow you to fully bring the power of intention into your life. Okay, so what do you intend? That's what it comes down to. Underneath that was detach yourself from your stuff. Quit hoarding shit. I was talking about going to a time of Spartan stuff. Started with an L. Minimalization. To sit. No. Your answer to everything becomes no. It should. You should slow down and stop. You won't see the amount of effort you've put into this. What are you looking at? Act in your own best interest and keep your vibes high. Do nothing for revenge or retaliation. That is not the way. All right. Oh. And we got bat. You're not paying attention. You need to wisen up, look around, pay attention, look at them see them as they really are, see yourself too. You must pay attention to the signs around you. The transition may seem frightening at first. You can't stick your head in the sand. But you must let go of old habits and patterns that no longer serve your higher calling. They would only hinder your growth. You're letting them hold you back. This was upside down, right? Dear, you're trying to detach in the most gentlest way possible. The easy letdown, the slow, sad goodbye. This is a reminder to be more gentle with yourself and others. The grace, sensitivity, and gentleness of this spirit animal echo the qualities brought forth when living from the heart. So, someone's being stupid. Your question, is it love or is it a burden? There was no return. It's both. But it's love because you keep giving to it and they keep receiving it. Perhaps the two of you both display and intuit and receive what he gives you as love. You do not think of as love, right? Can the two of you talk about that? For both of you, what do you think is love, and what does he think is love? What would you like to see from him, and what he would like to see from you? Y'all need to have that talk. Ew. You don't want to do it either. Because you're all talked out. You did. This has been forever. Alright, I'm going to cut it off and get to uploading. I'm fasting. I'm guaranteed to eat now within 2 hours now that I've said something about it. I don't know why I did it. Because I'm going to do it. I'm going to go eat probably tomato sandwich. Here I come.